Walvis Bay is all about 4x4 fun, but we didn't have time. So we had a drink at the Dockside bars, which you might not find unless we told you where they were, and then we went off to see the pelicans and the Red River.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is Carvalho, and he has kindly brought us from the Flamingo Villas Hotel.
Yeah.
And can you explain why the lake is pink?
Well, it is because the algae that's underneath
The
which
algae.
the flamingos eat from.
Oh,
And that algae which they eat, it's which turns their feathers pink.
oh, I
It's really
see.
If you're not on a tour, the town doesn't offer very much. But the bars are just to the right of where your ship docks, looking at the land. To the right. You can walk there, either the shortcut past a large boarded up block or take the longer route round the coast past some nice little bungalows. The raft is on stilts from which you can see the pelicans, but if you walk to the right of the raft looking at the sea, down past the yacht club, you will come to 5 or 6 far more funky bars, but you might not see any pelicans there. Your ship is berthed just behind there. Your ship normally docks on berth 9, which is pretty near to the bars, and the locals will greet you enthusiastically. There'll be a long queue of jeeps and 4x4s ready to take you out, and each one appears to be breathalyzed before they're allowed into the car park. Thumbs up. Now, you will have eaten enough on the cruise ship, I know, but if you fancy a snack,
We've just checked out the Golden Fan Urban Farm and Kitchen, and it looks great. So I think we might come back here later.
if you've taken a cross-country trip, you'll either be coming in by car or maybe via an Airlink small plane. And as you drive in from the airport, you will pass the Walvis Bay Tourism Centre. The Raft is definitely a centre of focus for meeting anyone. Everyone knows the Raft.
This is a find. We're going in here for a coffee.
From the Raft, you can normally see a flamboyance of flamingos.
Well, we thought South Africa was cheap, but here in Namibia, 2 drinks, a glass of Carling Black Label, and you know that Stuart was the Carling Black Label man. Have you seen his commercial where he's served into a pub? £3.20 for the 2. Cheers.
Watch it. Give some pint of aftershave. Straight glass.
Your best bet for a fuller flavour.
Just noticed behind me there's a Vodafone aerial disguised as a palm tree. How classy is that? A couple of options to amuse yourself here. Our driver said that we could go and visit a township, which, having just come from Cape Town and they're so dangerous there, we thought was a terrible idea. But he insists that this is one of the safest places in Africa and everybody lives harmoniously together. It's a multiracial community. The other thing we were offered was quad biking in the desert, which I might not do today.
I will eventually persuade her. I did get her to go whitewater rafting down the Zambezi out of Zambia. Quad biking in the desert, 4x4s, that's the fun in Namibia. And Dune 7 is said to be the biggest, which is behind the Dune shopping centre.
This guy's funny.
Yeah. Just like in Cape Town, it's very clean here and the houses seem quite spacious and spread out.
The Sandwich Harbour tour takes you in the other direction, and you couldn't walk. It's about 6 kilometres up to the Pink River. It's where they produce salt in the salt flats.
Sandwich Harbour starts here and the Pink River is 6 kilometres further on. Everything here is based around dolphins and pelicans.
There are so many flamingos, they appear to be forgotten because they can be seen without going on a tour. If you're on a world cruise, as you come round to Africa in April, you're coming into their winter. It's cold, especially in the evening, you'll find it's chilly, and the birds fly north to breed. Beyond the salt and the Pink River, there are more sand dunes, and you will get to find wild dogs, dolphins, geckos, all kinds of smaller animals, but no big game. It's all about the dunes.
So can you tell me again about the tourist town? How do you say it?
Swakopmund. Well, it's situated 30 kilometers outside Walvis Bay, and it's quite a tourist attractive place. It has been colonized by Germany. It's got this German background in Swakopmund. You get all these hotels there, all these restaurants, different types of cuisines that they serve there. Got lots of entertaining there. They've got camel riding things. They've got even quad bikes.
Right.
They've got the fishing where they take you out on boats where you go on cruise. You can see sightseeing the steel colonies. Hero shops where you get different handmade articles made by Namibian local Namibians. And it's quite a scenery when you get to Swakopmund.
Is it?
Yeah.
So do they arrange tours to Swakopmund?
There's some tour companies that take you out and you see the townships, you see a lot of different places in Swakopmund which they have a tour guide that takes you to everything. They got even the bikes that you take on a tour, go through the town, things like that.
Fantastic. Good, huh? This is the Pink River. Oh.
That alga which they eat, which turns their feathers pink.
So if you've done the Pink River and the dunes in the 4x4s, then try Swakopmund. It's 30 kilometers away and there's a lot more to offer.
So about this time of year, the birds go north to breed and then they come back in the summer. 3 seasons in a day. Apparently one of the attractions is the sidewinder snake. Thank you, no.
If you like flamingos, there's more of them and more about the sort in our longer film called Walvis Bay Flamingos. We're just off to rejoin the ship, but before we do, there's a few more things to show you in town. Thank you, guys. We had a great time. Thank you. Thank you. Like the weather stone. That's not a pub. It's a stone that tells you the weather.
So these are the tours that are lining up to take everybody to where we've just been, although they'll go a little bit further and see a bit more of the wildlife that we were talking about. If you'd purchased one of these beachfront bungalows a few years ago, you've done well. I bet you'd be quids in now. This is a great sign. Condition of the stone and the forecast. So stone is wet, it's raining. Stone is dry, it's not raining. Stone is dark, it's night. Shadow on the ground, it's a sunny day. Can't see the stone, it's foggy. Stone underwater, it's flooded. Stone is swinging, it's windy. Stone is bouncing up and down, it's an earthquake. Seeing 2 stones, stop drinking. Stone hands upside down, it's the end of the world. Stone is gone, stone is stolen. It says, please do not disturb the stone. It's a sensitive, tuned, scientific instrument.
So we're heading back towards our ship, past the raft, past the sinks where the local fishermen clean their fish, and we're off to Senegal next.
There is an esplanade and it seems full of guest houses and hotels, some of which we've seen on booking sites. You'll definitely see this one, the Langholm, more legend than hotel. That's their words.
Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching, and please share.